Shalom, this is Yehudit from Spot. I'll share with you movements I'm doing for the 7th day of Nisan. It's now the 66th day of the 72 days that I'm counting the 72 holy names that come from 3 verses in Exodus, chapter 14, verses 19, 20, and 21. And the letters for today, Mem at the beginning, which is a 66th letter going forward in verse 19, and coming from the end, going backward for verse 20. It's a final nun, so we can do a final nun in the middle, and then the 66th letter going forward in verse 21 is a kuf. So those are our 3 letters, Mem, Nun, Kuf. And this is now we're up into the month of Adar for counting the last 12 squares of the 72 names. Each one corresponds to another month starting in Tishrei. So let's start with Mem, half a step forward, up, over, dip and come up, and dip and come back. Up, over, in, and back. And the final nun is on the toes and coming up and coming back down. So the heel comes off just for a little bit. There's a little bit of a dip with the knees. You always keep your knees slightly bent, your elbows slightly bent. So the final nun, the little hook on the top. And just to review, a regular nun, it's the middle of a word is a half a step forward, coming up, and the weight changes just slightly, and comes back. Forward, up, and then back. Here it's a final nun. Centered letter in the center of 3, and then a kuf. One hand forms the reminder of the part of the kuf that goes below ground, and I go up on my toes, so it's as if this part of my hand extends down to my feet and the other part comes up above and circles around and comes together. So circling, coming together, and there's also a dip and rise at the end there. So coming up on the toes, dip a little here, and then rise. Final kuf. Kuf, here is the final letter. So facing you, we'll do the 4 worlds, starting with a silut, Mem, Nun Sofi, and Kuf. And Mem, Sophie, and Kuf. Bria, Northern Yetzirah, Mem, Nun Sophie, Kuf. And finally, Asiya, Mem, Nun Sophie, and Kuf. I focus here in terms of the Sefirot, and the colors, you can tell part of it Chesed in terms of the vertical line. The Chesed I'm using purple. And I have a necklace that's called, by a Yemenite jeweler, called the Shield of Abraham. Abraham's associated with Chesed, Sefirot of Chesed. And the skirt is browns. Browns with a little white, because Chesed is also white and silver, and some black. But mostly I use brown for Malkhut. That's the horizontal row, the 9th horizontal row. And we're in the 2nd vertical row. And then my scarf has a lot of blues, a little bit of purple. Blue for the day of the week. It is now 2nd day of the week, which is natural Sefirot for Gevurah in the background. I've chosen also to use blues and browns. More like tomorrow's colors, maybe. Okay, so for the Sefirot, we're going to do Malkhut is letting Hashem breathe me, and Chesed is the Segol, which is 3 dots, crossing over first and coming up. Mouth is 1, 2 dots above the head, bringing it down, right hand outside. So we're going to do the combination 10 times. 5 going up for 5 levels or so, 5 coming down. Okay, starting with Malkhut. Nisan. Ruah. Shama. Aya. Yehudit. And coming down 5 levels. Yehudit. Focusing on loving kindness, openness, a sense of abundance in the realm of the present moment. Presence. Malkhut is groundedness, centeredness, presence. Hashem really inspiring us at each moment, being present with us at each moment. With great compassion, God willing, may it be so. And so we're going to move from here to the illustration of the Samach and the Vav for the number 66. Samach. And I'm going to do the collecting Vav. And then a little to the side so you can see it better. Samach. And collecting. 66. Then the letters for today. So we're back a little bit again. Olive for the season, springtime. Hay for the month, Nisan. Gimel for the day of the week, 2nd day of the week. The 2nd double letter. And then the day of the month is Zion, the 7th day of Nisan. starting on the other side. Olive. Hey. Gimel. Together with the triplets from the 72 holy names, Mem, Nun, and Kuf. May we invoke blessing for being able to remain open and loving and filling ourselves with a sense of abundance. Abundance of sound. Detail dancing. Let's do our Nikudot, tree of life, to the music. Catch it. Sefirot. Nisan. So Malkhut. So on the 66th day of our count, the 7th of Nisan, we all be blessed with Hashem's presence in a way that we can really feel loving kindness and a sense of abundance in our lives and the protection of our shield in all the work that we do to be the best possible versions of ourselves. May Hashem bless us.